Dalvin Cook, there's a flag down, is in the backfield before they even snap the ball.
Full start, Austin, number 30, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
We might have to use the silent count this game. On first down, Cousins flips to Cook out of the backfield, waiting for a block, and knocked down just short.
And the way they can read other running backs, the Bengals D is going to have intense gaps.
2nd and 11. Cousins well protected, short pass.
That's their best area, so if that offensive line plays well, these skill players could have a great season.
4 wide receivers. Cousins floats one, and the catch held
by Kirk Cousins, because that is very good coverage by Mike Hilton. The ball is up. Adam Thielen is
pick up of a dozen from the 42, overcoming penalties. It's Cook.
They gave up the most explosive plays, but the biggest thing is they've got to find a way to stop that run game. They're going to
Neal, the right tackle, said we're prepared for the noise. Hasn't shown up yet. Cousins, short pass.
Udo, he's one of your new guys in there. Number 74, you can see him right here in the center of the screen. We're going to place to come and play football.
Change the environment. Cousins. Throw through the hands at the 40-yard line, but not necessarily on that play. Looked like he had help. Now 3rd down, quick pass across the middle. More hang time, stronger leg. In his 7th season. Gets this away to the 21. Phillips dancing to the 30 and brought down where they'll take a few snaps in the preseason to get that 5 out of the way. Throwing on first down and well protected. Dumps it off. Joe Mixon gets up across the 30
position, which was where the competition was during camp.
Mixon on 2nd and 5. Run out of bounds short of the 40. And Mixon did pick up the first down from the 40. Jamar Chase from his receiver spot. And his first NFL touch.
In pass rush, but he's got to slow down this run game of Cincinnati.
After a loss of 2, Burrow, quick pass, incomplete, a little bit high. Was trying to Jamar Chase, top of your screen. Underneath, C.J. Uzomah, the tight end. Adian from McNicholas High School booms it away. D.D. Westbrook letting the ball sail over his head and into the end zone. For your chance to win big. From the 20, Dalvin Cook. To your screen, Dalvin Cook. After he picked up 3, Thielen in motion, it's back to Cook. Need to get to the 30 for a first down. Cousins throws. Jordan Berry back to punt. 2nd boot for him. Darius Phillips from the Cincinnati 30. And up across the 40. Turn. Straight ahead is Mixon. And we'll pick up a couple to Washington. He's worked hard to come back, and he's on the move here. And he's going to get thrown down and sacked back at the 35.
It was a blown protection by Cincinnati.
Burrow dumps it off. Samaje Perine gets up to the 43. From Zach Taylor so far, maybe figuring, hey, our defense is doing its part. Westbrook, fair catch at the 10-yard line. After the 47-yard punt, in trouble is Cousins. Dumps it off to Dalvin Cook, who works his way up the sideline. 8-yard pickup. Cook for the first down. Shoved backwards.
That slot nickel blitzer.
Thielen in motion. Cousins is sacked at the 10-yard line. B.J. Hill. Just quick pass here to Jefferson. And that's going nowhere. With noise in the jungle. Backed up. And he goes out. Berry gets it out of there. Phillips, fair catch at midfield. The youth moves at corner did not work. And it's a defensive struggle so far. He gets the football again, trying to turn the corner, and knocked down just on a 3rd down. The throw is on target, but knocked out of the hands
from the Dallas Cowboys.
Scoreless so far between the Bengals and the Vikings as we are kicking off 2021 in Cincinnati. And here he goes down the sideline, and the throw off the hands of Jefferson.
A trailing Justin Jefferson. You can see there's a lot of contact there before that ball gets in. Now, for me, what I like to do, okay, that penalties all game long.
Dalvin Cook carries and turns the corner. Cook gets a first down, knocked out of bounds, his best run of the day. 17-yard run without a huddle. Cousins on the move, pressure on, completes to his tight end, Tyler Conklin. Madison the carry, met hard, knocked down at the 30. He has a moment, he dumps it off to Cook. He gets a block and gets the first down. What an effort by Dak. Pay attention. Cousins completes. Madison goes nowhere. For Cincinnati, they run the ball to Cook, who is bouncing through Bengals and gets to midfield, and that should be enough for. Died unexpectedly late last December as Cousins is on target. Jefferson with a first down inside the set an NFL record. Jefferson on the move is throwing the football and open. He stayed in bounds.
Holding it.
And a juggling grab by Osborne also in his second season. What a throw. Creative by Clint Kubiak. Again, calling the play. Sliding underneath is Cook. Flag.
For the snap, false start, offense. Number 17, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
4 false starts for the Vikings. Cousins has all kinds of time. Fires open. Ball's out. Bengals are on it. There is a flag down.
Yeah. Did he have possession long enough? There's a couple of ball and have a catch.
Holding offense. Number 56, 10-yard penalty, replay.
He gets the pitch. And near the 35-yard line. Our field goal is his range. They're right on the cusp of that. And that throw to Osborne. He slips a tackle. And near a first down. Cook into a crowd. Jefferson top of your screen. Cousins looks that way and goes down across the 20-yard line. Cousins. Meanwhile, Cousins throws. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen. After a strange defensive holding call. Looked like the Bengals were still accepting or understanding when Cousins quickly flipped it into the end zone, and it's 7-0 Vikings. Play last year at all for Cincinnati. And Apple in trouble at getting away. Burrow to Mixon, who gets a first down up across the 35-yard line.
Here, like to see them a little bit more aggressive with their play calling.
Samaje Perine in the game. Bengals. Perine gets knocked down right away. Burrow has time and open. Catch made. First down, Jamar Chase. Burrow under pressure now and can't get away. Harrison Smith. Straight ahead handoff. And all the way down to the 42. For Mixon. Only played 6 games with foot injury last year. Catch made by Chase. He has a first down inside the 30. Machine brought to his home. 3-play Burrow flag down, going for Higgins. And there's another flag. We may have interference on. Mixon. Run out of bounds. Harris with a look. End zone throw. Touchdown. T. Higgins. Joe Burrow looking a little bit more comfortable. Responding to the Viking touchdown. It's 7-7 here in Cincinnati. Cook, who had nearly 2,000 scrimmage yards last year. Cousins through the hand with 3 catches. Cousins catch made. There's a flag down back in the backfield.
Holding offense. Number 69.
In our league that he's a good player, but that's just a great inside move. Oversets a little bit.
And the crowd have been so good. Cousins has time, dumps it off to Abdullah. And it'll be third. Need 15 for a first down. Conklin, the tight end, will not get it. Played his college ball at Eastern Kentucky. Booms it away. And Darius Phillips hauls it in inside the 15 to Cincinnati. Hit hard. Hangs on to the football. Helped to create a transition. Burrow, Higgins, First down for the Bengals. Jamar Chase, top of your screen. He's been big on third down. Second down, underneath to Mixon. He's trying to get out of bounds. Up big on Tennessee. Burrow. Sideline. Going deep. Jamar Chase. He's got it. Chase to the end zone. That's a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. We just felt adding another receiver to be explosive. And when you talk about this offense last season, 31st.
Cousins. Flat. But 5 is inexcusable. Cousins, plenty of time. On target. 14-7 Bengals here. 30 seconds. Cousins on the move. Flag down. 10th penalty. Over 90 yards. That's the second on Rashad Hill, the Viking left tackle, and the blitz is coming. Reads it. Thielen is smothered. A touchdown to Thielen. But on a 2nd and 20 with one timeout, flag down, maybe a free play.
Legal formation off. Leo.
Bengals have 3 sacks in the game. There's time for Cousins. If he can air it out. Instead he goes short himself.
Holding offense.
Yeah, Zimmer's turning like beet red over there. It's sunny, but not that sunny. Phillips inside the 10. And second half. Let's head to Los Angeles to the Visa halftime report. Greg Joseph. Brandon Wilson watches it out to the 25. Thank you, Jen. 8 of 8 in the second quarter was Burrow. Hands to Mixon, who gets up for his 16 accepted penalties as Mixon carries. And Mixon to the sold-out stadium at Paul Brown. Throwing on 3rd and short, but Mixon has the first down.
For the Cincinnati Bengals, led by Joe Burrow.
He was sacked twice, didn't run, but had to scramble away. Open at midfield, and moving up is T. Higgins. Looks like it's Boyd in his spot. Mixon the carry. And fake to Mixon. Plenty of room. Burrow open. Incomplete.
In different directions. There's a little quick flip there. You're thinking boot, but they're going deep. And Mike Thomas.
Burrow in the pocket. And what a catch. It looked like it was going to be intercepted.
Trying to find that soft spot on the little curl route. Oh, boy. You know, things are going your way. They're just going your way, right?
Burrow keeps surging forward quickly, and he looks that way. On first down, Mixon weaving his way. Whatever's working for you. 2nd and 3. Burrow steps up, fires, catch.
It's a little bit better, but stumbles again coming out of his break.
Joe Mixon to the end zone, touchdown Bengals. It's good. They take the second half drive. Last 3 drives, each have been a 75-yard touchdown drive. And that's worth dancing about in Cincinnati. Bengals at home over the Vikings, who will put the ball in the hands. Coming out of the end zone, Smith-Marset, the rookie. Head coach.
If they're holding it, a guy at Kirk's stage of his career, he's holding it because nobody's open. And
I asked about changing plays. He said that each play has built-in answers, but you got to have more answers.
And if he does have the access to get to something from time to time, that's fine. Oh,
3rd and 2. Cousins backpedaling, throws, receiver open, first down catch. That was a wise check down, and probably could have gone to it a touch earlier. It's Cook. Met hard. See it.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 74.
Out to the play. Does he go after Von Bell? Yep. There, Chris, but that was a 15-yard penalty, and the down counts.
So it's 2nd and 26, so that's incomplete. Knocked out. And after a drive It started out well for Minnesota. It stalls. Phillips busy inside the 20 of the Bengals. And thrown backwards game in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow set to throw. And he'll go down. After a loss of 8, Mixon, who did most of the work on the Jacksonville 27-7. Pirine in the backfield. Pass is caught by Chase. Near a first down.
Or is it the fact that Minnesota can't stay on sides offensively?
A major tipping point in the game, and I don't think he got it.
Here, as he just kind of knifes through. There he is, 21. Watch him. He sees it, comes up. He's the one that gets the contact. Gets an extra breath of life.
Cousins from the pocket. Open, but a bad turnover yet in this game by either team. In field goal range already as Cook slices. There's an opportunity there to snap early. Protection picked up. Overthrown. Just
at an open route and a little bit high by Kirk Cousins right here. A little late with the hands getting up by Justin. Probably feels he doesn't have enough possessions left in the game.
Pressure, blitz, open, first down, and maybe more. It's Thielen for the touchdown.
Number 21, Mike Hilton. And remember, Mike is more of that.
Adam Thielen just keeps doing it. The undrafted free agent from Minnesota State. He's made a career for the Vikings out of finding the end zone. Who knows? Special meeting after that call. Back to Mixon on the ground. Slips it. It's Mixon again, and he will get the first down.
Catching it, but then getting back inside.
Yeah, they're using 2 tight ends now after that 10-yard gain from Mixon, and he'll get more. Knocked out of bounds. But
they had some young guys battling it out for that guard spot, but it was the 2 vets that prevailed.
Tough hit on Burrow and the Bengals. Still leading, but things have tightened a bit. It's 21-14, and Cincinnati has the football. Thomas in motion. Mixon the carry. Gets near down. Jamar Chase 4 catches and a touchdown. Bottom of your screen. And it's up there. It's out there. It's through there. That's Thielen. Spins across the 30. Eli Apple on the tackle. You're going. Cousins looks one way. And gets rid of it. He got smothered back. Cousins tipped away. Here comes a flag. Thielen may have been held.
There is no foul for defensive pass interference. However, before the pass, illegal use of the hands to the face, defense, number 91. That's 5-yard.
Got Hill right there. You see that hand get up. Well, you know, he got it off quickly.
Bounce from the 35, and the pitch to Cook. Blockers in front, but Bengals are there. Tough hit as he was going out of bounds. Cousins pass caught. That's C.J. Ham, the fullback, who works his way across midfield and has a first down. Cook, maybe 3. Enter Madison in. Cousins has time and open. Jefferson, looked like the ball was a little late.
Kirk Cousins, he's got to wait on it a bit, and that gives Chidobe the opportunity to make up the ground and make a play on the ball.
Cousins gets rid of it. Cook, can he get the first down? Yes. Splits a couple of Bengal defenders and get the way the Bengals have been moving the football. Over the middle. That's K.J. Osborne. Pocket protected. Open in the middle of the field. Breaking loose. Justin Jefferson. He is into the end zone. The Vikings are saying down.
Well, and that's a heck of an effort.
Ooh. Was his knee down? That's the way he spun. Again, because it wasn't ruled a touchdown, it's not going to be reviewed. New York taking a closer look. It was difficult, but probably not enough to overturn it. The pitch. Dalvin Cook is easily into the end zone, and that's a Viking touchdown. 6th team in 3 years. And we'll have a return. It's Wilson. What a special teams play all the way back at the 5-yard line. Higgins is in motion back in the game for the Bengals, but across the middle and wide open is Tyler Boyd. He's got a first down up around the 27. Mixon on the pitch. Run out of bounds. Burrow has it. Down the sideline, coverage is good. Jamar Chase, the target, checks in on 3rd and 5. Burrow on the move, and he's sacked inside the 25. He had a moment, but there is special teams play, and it looked like that was deflected as Huber tried to get the punt away. An excellent game so far on first down. Cousins, there's a flag, there's a few, and Cousins will throw in the area of Thielen, incomplete.
Holding offense, number 72.
Before he's really back 100% mentally.
Penalty backs the Vikings up, but the Bengal defense, as a receiver, bottom of your screen as Cook checks out. Cousins fires, and did he hold on? Blitz, Cousins is sacked. Had a major influence on this game. Phillips says hold on, bounces and rolls inside the 30 and around the 25 with Aaron Rodgers. Mixon slips a tackle up near the 35-yard line. It stays in bounds, and it was a different era as Mixon gets the first down and moves up across the 45-yard line. Play clock down to 2, and they snap. Go back to Mixon. This time 3 Vikings are there to make back. Being careful here as Piron carries. Blasting
completion.
Higgins in motion, Mixon in the backfield. They give it to Mixon, and he fights hard, but this inside the 10 would be better for Cincinnati. And that's just where he drops it. Cousins in his own end zone. Quickly throws. Dalvin Cook up to the 12. Scoring with Dalvin Cook, but it cost him a timeout. Cousins has time. He's hit as he throws. Middle of the field. It's the tight end, Tyler Conklin, to the 4.
Zimmer not being too confident inside 50-yard lines. That's the 32. I think he's going to be good from 53, 55-ish.
Cousins hit again as he throws.
Seconds.
Cook needs to get out of bounds, and he does. 3rd and 10, down 3, underneath. Pass complete. No timeouts as Osborne is gathered in by Zimmer, nervous. Cousins on the line. He held on. His 7th grab of the game. Cousins for the sideline. Catch made at the 36.
Legal formation.
5, 4, spike, 3 seconds. And a quick timeout. Looked like the Bengals. We got it! Tie game!
This side is heads. The side with A is tails. What is your call? Heads is the call. It is the tails.
Both kickers, by the way, 53-yard field goals, and they're only trying the game. Or a defensive score for Minnesota. Mixon, the first 3 quarters was Burrow. Coming off that knee surgery from the injury of November as Mixon first series in overtime, and the Bengals have first down. Joe Burrow, complete short, wrapped up in this game. He has looked sharp. Vikings blitz on a run play. On 3rd and 3, Burrow in the pocket. He is going to go down inside the 35. And D.D. Westbrook, the former Jag, back to receive. Fair catch called for. Sun shining. He's got it around the 21. Getting clean snaps. Dalvin Cook bouncing outside. And after a loss of 1, Cousins drops back to late blitz. He's got to get rid of it.
Afternoon.
Thielen with 7 catches in the game.
Illegal formation, offense. Number 75 was not on the line of scrimmage. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Jordan Berry booms it out of there. Fair catch called for. What a kick! Mixon cuts the other way. Mixon again. Wow. Vikings four-man rush. Pocket protected. Incomplete.
Real tight coverage. Doesn't get caught.
In Jacksonville, standing at the Viking 40. Backs him up inside the 30. Another good punt in this game. Westbrook brought down just short. Any day, I'm sure the wear and tear on all these players. See what they have left. Dalvin Cook brought down by.
Done a nice job.
Cousins from the pocket has time, and Jefferson here.
Holding defense, number 22.
Penalty on the Bengals, but a big one. Cousins rolling, pressure coming. Sideline throw is caught. Field goal wins it. You could still end up with a tie game. Any score wins it. Pass is caught, knocked down. Made from 53, but Zimmer's only comfortable from inside 50. Catch made by Jefferson. He's got a first down. It's getting a calf massage. Jen Hale reporting with the heat. Playing a factor here as Dalvin Cook carries. Looked like the ball may have come out on the end of the play. There's a scramble for it, waiting for a ruling. And the Bengals have it! Looked like a routine play with Dalvin Cook running. And he's down. Where's the ball? Get away from him, but is he down right there?
They do.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Mix in the back. Burrow to throw. Jamar Chase has it. Get it right, or get it right the first time. On 2nd and 5, the pitch to Mixon. And he has hit hard. Debut, the rookie with a touchdown as well. Big third down. Mixon straight ahead. Well, the officials will help us here. Try to get our cameras in as close as we can. Burrow's going to throw. Floats one. And open is C.J. Uzomah. Fighting his way down the sideline. And the Bengals with a big play.
Is coming from the backside. Watch him just kind of squeeze down all the way. Gets lost in the shuffle. Xavier Woods can't recover in time.
A gain of 32 yards. Burrow waited 31 seconds. Vikings do have timeouts, but not sure that matters at this point. First regular season kick. His only field goal attempt in this game has made his extra points, but be comfortable. The Vikings are going to use a timeout, try and make him uncomfortable. We saw that. We'll have any Bengal fan smiling. What a game this has been on the opening Sunday for the win. The crowd in Cincinnati has the answer as the rookie Evan McPherson is lifted high in the air. America's game of the day. The Bengals win their opener in overtime, 27-24 for Darryl Johnston, Chris Myers. America's game of the week straight ahead.